Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Part 3, technically part 2, but last week we had some kerfuffles. Hopefully no kerfuffles this week. Fingers crossed. Hello, welcome to this game dev past the project live stream with collaboration with Dan. Links in the description there should be, hopefully. I put them in there. Yeah, so Dan, over the past week, has worked on this project and has since pushed more commits. Also, hello, Cosmic Quake. Good to see you here at the live stream. So we're just launching Unity now. I am interested to see what he has done and what we can do, because here's the thing. If nothing interesting's happened so far, last week was very simple, very basic. We added some very usual mechanic type things. I want to try something weird. I want to maybe even try something that might throw a spanner in the works for Dan. I don't know what yet. Maybe you can all help me figure out what that thing is. But yeah, it should be fun. Should be exciting. I usually work on games for myself, so seeing changes to a project is something that I'm about to see right now. So I'm actually just going to open a script. Okay, that's from a different no, it's from this one. All right, cool. Let's switch over. Here we are. This is the project so far. So, the commit notes, actually, we should look at that, shouldn't we? For the GMTK. So, he's done a few commits since my last one. So he did some small visual changes, updated the environment to look more spacey, added Orbiton font. Okay, added some fonts. Fuel gauge, did the input system, that's good, swapped input system stuff, implemented damage system, added iDimensional interface, added targets to test destruction, last commit, also did a polygon fix apparently, added enemy script for drone, added a fuel pack. Okay, so he added some enemies. Let's see what he's done there. So I'm just holding something important here, so I'm just going to put this down. Okay, so he added some enemies. That's really interesting. I want to see what they are. Let's have a look. Also, I'm just going to change to there. All right, cool. Here we are. There we go. So, let's close this off now. And he added some scripts. Let's have a look and see what scripts do we have. Scripts. Okay, I've got connection, rotator, singleton, target. So, okay, these are the targets. Turret, vehicle, enemy. Haha. So what has the enemy script on it then? Because I saw some drones around somewhere. Here. Do they have any of these have enemy scripts on them? Not that I can see. We've also got a fuel pickup. Fuel. So hey Dan, welcome to the stream. I guess. So you just made an enemy script without okay, drone logic. Have fun. Okay. Drone logic. How do we want to add some drone logic? There's two ways. There's a very simple way or drone logic. What do I want the drones to do? Okay, drone logic. Actually, I'm going to check those scripts, make sure there's nothing else here. No other to-dos. Let's just input stuff. No other thing. Cool. Singleton's good. All that is good. UI is good. All right, so I guess we are doing the drones. Last time I did the drones, it was very basic. I did this for the other Game Jam collab I did with Dan. I'm also going to combine these because I don't need both. Okay. I think a few things. I think one, these need to be bigger so we can hit them. How big? We're going to find out. So if we make these about that size. Yep, cool. And then let's drive around and see what we got. See if like that's too small. That one. That one's too big and that one's just right. We've got some Goldilocks things happening here. That size is just right, I think. So I'm going to use that size for comparison. Oh, the tricky thing too is right. Drones are a bit... No, drones are tricky. Do I want them to actually fly around? Or do I want to just have them in a capsule that makes them look like they're floating? Oh, tricky thing. Oh, we also got this guy. This guy's tiny. Make this guy bigger. Drones and make that one about that big, yeah. All right. There's a few ways we could. Okay. There's something I have not done before that I'm kind of interested in Googling, and that is machine learning agents. So let's do a quick Google search and see if we can find a tutorial. Because I would love... Oh, yeah. Let's get difficult, huh? Integrate... okay, cool. How the heck do I get started? Download from GitHub. Release, yada. How do I install? Is it already one of those? Let's watch a YouTube video together, hey? Let's do some Inception here.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Oh, man, looks like a lot of work. Python scripting. Doing this all in one night, that's basically the stream. I don't want to bore you too much, so what we're going to do is I think because I don't want it to be nav agents, I want it to be a bit more interesting. I'm going to add a rigid body. Control C, Control V. If only it were that easy to install ML agents. I want to be a bit more creative here as well. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to use this guy here and we're going to add a rigid body. And if we go 0.1, what happens? Okay, it falls. How do we give it zero gravity again? I forgot. Or do we just give it like really... give it no mass? Is that it? Is that what we do? No. How do you do zero gravity with rigid bodies again? I've completely forgotten. Or don't use gravity. That's what we do, isn't it? And then we... because there's no actual gravity falling. It just spins around and moves. That's it, right? Let's check. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just floating away. Okay. We've got a mesh collider on here. Okay, and there's the enemy script. Let's put that on here. And we've given them health. All right. Ugh. Look, I'm going to do private void even though we don't need private necessarily. What? Oh my goodness. Can you tell I've had a long day? Update. Okay, and so what we're going to want is... okay, I want a... stabilize. I want to stabilize where the drone is. I want to check rotation. I want to check enemy. How do I want drones to work? Because I want them to be like coming in swarm. Oh, how do they do that? You've probably all seen this as well. What are they called? The big bosses? Animation, state, machine, boss. That's not what I'm looking for. Is it procedural animation? Yeah. This is what I was looking at. So they have an awesome boss here and then it like transforms in different states. So there's one where it like transforms, yeah, like that. That would be cool to have something that like we have swarms. Okay, let's see. Unity AI. Ooh. All right. Let's have a look. Oh, where's Reddit? Okay, for a moment I was like, this is the Unity forum again that's changed and I don't like. Arbitrary terrain. I built my own cubic 3D nav mesh scene load using physics checkbox between. You know what? It's time for ChatGPT to save the day. Okay. Let's go over here. Sorry, everyone's got to sign in. Continue. Yep. And we're in. I have in a Unity project, I have a game object with a rigid body. How would I make a flying drone that can find and follow the player? Okay, let's see what they say. Okay, project. Okay, go and try that. Determine the range within which the drone can detect the player. Because I would kind of like it just to fly itself, if that makes sense. Okay, let's think here for a moment. Because right now, if we hit play, why isn't the mass working? Let's just add another rigid body. And move up. Cool. Oh, that's right, it needed gravity. Okay, we're gonna have a raycast. Or we'll have a write a raycast function that checks the checks the bottom of the game object in world space. Check ground. Just want that standard physics raycast. Okay, that origin looks... Don't want local scale though. Let me has all these return call thingies. You know what? I'm going to use Unity forums again. So Dan says he has a script from an old project that does something similar to this with little ghosts. I picked a random point in a sphere around the ghost, made it look at it, then add a force that moves in that direction. Then raycast along the way to make sure it wasn't going to hit anything. Okay. Okay. So we've got the raycast here. Okay, I mean, really, I just want a simple raycast. So we're going to do forward. So you want debug. Just so we can see them. Ugh. Physics, raycast. I just want this one. What's that? Transform. Forward. We want it to be 10. Turn it into a vector 3. I'm sure the debug ray has something on this. But it says transform position. Draw ray. Transform to position. Forward. Which is... Oh, wait. Duh. We've got game object. We want transform dot position. Haha. Got it. Let's turn off gravity. Turn on the gizmos and see if we can get a ray going. Does anyone see a ray? I don't see a ray. We're going to make it do a debug log grown seed ground. You know what? Let's get let's get the ray from So I thought I'd put a 10. Okay, good. Okay, good. Thanks, Dan. Oh, you scared me. I was like, wait, am I going crazy? Because I'm at that like tired stage right now where it's like, I'm performing for you all, so I don't know actually what I'm doing. Reward to the raycast. Okay, let's see if just this works. We don't need any of these right now. And the raycast direction. Oh, sorry, it's direction or distance? Oh, it's just the distance. Well, we can just change it to 10, because that's what we want. I will do your fixed Dan once I do this one. Once I see if this works. Hit info. That's just the let's see if this works. If not, we will go back to Dan's thing and multiplying the forward. See, I hate raycasts initially when they aren't working like this, but once they do start working, then they're like golden. Oh. Like that. Should I times by 500? Look, I'm also just going to make this on the ignore raycast layout. Still nothing, hey? Playing hard to get, are we? Still not getting nothing. All right. Then I do what I always do, and I just go to the raycast examples and just copy and paste until something works. Oh, but that's the... We don't want that one. That's all camera stuff. Actually, wait, Dan, you did that's also camera stuff for your raycast hitting for the mouse. Yeah. Look, I just wanted it to last, you know? That's why I multiplied it by 500. Oh, yeah, 500, yeah. Wouldn't it be great if instead of having to do it all in script, we just had a drop down that just showed raycasts? I think that'd be fantastic. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to create an empty. What? Did Dan figure it out for me? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. I'm very embarrassed. Okay. There are some things that I do in life, you know, maybe I might not be the best programmer. I might not be the best artist. But when you do dumb things like not even call the function in the update, that makes me question whether I'm in the right career path, because that is, man, if we weren't communicating, I would have spent so long trying to figure out why the raycasts aren't working. Why aren't these working? Oh, yeah. This is next to that error is next to recording a video or performing a video without hitting record. That is what that is. Yikes. Okay, now we've got compile errors, which I guess is good because it means something's working. Oh, we've got an invalid. Oh, look, we'll just times up. We'll just have that as 10. Yeah, 10. Yes, we have a raycast. Fantastic. Delete that. Oh, I see. We have an enemy drone brute. Oh, now I get that. Okay, I will just where's this one? I'm just going to remove component. Remove component. And now that we have this, let's get onto it. Pointing to infinity. All we want to do is have it not point to infinity. What if we change this to transform rotation Y. What's this gonna do? Let's find out. I'm just gonna chuck this into ChatGPT and say, fix the, oh my gosh, debug draw to match the raycast. So all we need is to transform forward. So now it's infinitely pointing in that direction. Yippee! Have raycast point down in world space. So we just go vector, new vector 3. Oh, maybe should we just do this? Okay, what's this do? Great, we're pointing down. Forever and ever. Now what I'd like to do is shorten it so that when it's like floating, we'll have a, let's see if we can do this on camera. So here's our drone, here's our raycast. I want it so that it's just short or high of the ground. So when it starts falling down, it says, oh, we're in the ground, push it back up, and then they've got no ground check. Okay, we push it back. So we've got a little bit of a, and once we've got that working, then we figure out what else we want to do. Wow, that's really tall. Let's make it like 3. So I want it to be kind of like that. Great. All right, I need a quick break. So I'm gonna put text up saying I'm gonna be right back because I haven't actually got a right back screen. So let's get some text here. on the fly. And make it bold. Okay, there you are. I'll be back in a little bit. I'll mute myself though in case something happens. I have returned. I am back. Dan, I see you gotta get some lunch. That's all good. Fine by me. Hopefully by the time that you get back, I have something to show for it. Alright, so we are going to need, I think we're going to add a rigid body. Yep. Oh, right, we're in playtime. Let's add a rigid body. Mass 1, sure. Thank you, Cosmic Quake. Now, Cosmic Quake, I know you're watching right now. If you've got any questions or things you can start conversations with, feel free to ask them. I know last week you asked about game engines. How have you gone? Have you downloaded anything? Tried anything out? Sheeplings, hello! Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Hope you enjoy your stay. Currently working on a drone, trying to try and make it fly. Yeah, that's about it. How's your day going? I think also. Adding force. Transform up. By so they've got 20. Okay. Fly height. Drink some water, hey? Oh, hey, we got it working. Kind of. It's a bit weird. It's very bobbly. What if we put the mass down? Okay, what if we put the drag up? Okay. What if we change? Well, thank you, Sheeplings. Thank you for coming to the stream. It's a bit quieter this week, but that's fine. You know, some of the stuff you just gotta put up with. If you have anything you want to talk about, any questions, any conversation starters, feel free to go ahead. Because I am tired. And I can talk about things, but it's very hard to talk about stuff to camera as well as making a game at the same time. Now, it's also hard to make a game and do devlogs, but I'm finding this to be just as challenging, realistically, and physically draining. Okay, how are we going with this one? Okay, I think add relative force is a lot better. Yeah. Now I'm curious, right? So if I rotate this. Ah, that's cool. That's so... oh, let's try that again, shall we? So if it's... see, it's gone forward and then we rotate a bit. And then you go back. Go back a bit. And then we go forward. Can we go forward? Yep. And then we're going forward. And then we crash. Oh, and we're still going. We're still going. We're still going. Will it ever correct itself? I doubt it. But I kind of like that. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, now I'm curious. Okay, how do we would we have it to rotate? Because if we grab this and we rotate it, yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Position 0. Oh, see, now I can't get up. See, so far we've got stuff kind of working. All right, cool. So those float now. So now I'm curious. If I get the car. Where are the enemies? Here they are. No. Missed again. Ah, I see. There's shot. Cosmic Quake, your favorite game is Breath of the Wild. Have you played Tears of the Kingdom yet? Because I haven't.
Hi guys, it's Mike here from Commentary Interactive. Welcome back to the channel. So what am I teaching you today then? What I'm going to show you how to do is a very simple but very effective field of view. Maybe call it field of view, core, floor, collect, origin. It's searching every single object in our scene. There's going to be angle, description, model behavior, and interplayer. So the enemy can see the player, and again, can actually draw those in gizmos. So we'll change the colour. We'll set handles dot colour equal to colour dot yellow this time. We'll look by for the right angle in our field of view script. And again, really simple to this. Just draw a line again from the centre to our target masks. If we come up here to the layer tab at the top, add a new layer, absolutely nothing. What have I done wrong?
Ah, Cosmic Quake, I'm the same. That's why I haven't bought Tears of the Kingdom yet, because I haven't finished Breath of the Wild. And I'm this close to finishing, but life gets in the way. Wyatt, hello, good morning, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming and dropping in and saying hello. Good to see ya. Look, this vision test looked a lot cooler.
Guys, it's Mikey. Real mask. I'm going to need one more, and that's going to be obstruction mask. Again, if
I haven't done any messages in chat. You've seen that. Elden Ring, Wyatt. That is a good response. Elden Ring is a very fun game. Haven't defeated the first boss, but I still enjoy it. I should probably say this is the updated. This is the updated script for reference. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Man, you guys all have good taste in video games, honestly. All I play is Call of Duty and Battlefield. And, I mean, other stuff too. But if it's like, okay, Nathan, what game do you play right now? It's like, I want to play a first-person shooter and just let off some steam, you know? Sheepling's Company of Heroes because it was my first strat game. Dan loves that too. That's so good. Ugh. My viewers have good tastes in video games. No one has said Fortnite yet, or Dota, or League of Legends, or anything else. I go, oh, okay. I get it, sure, but so ChatGPT's decided to get rid of my. I was flying. I swear before that, and it was flying like 2 seconds ago. And now we've got vision. Yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm the same. I started a second channel where I was gonna live stream playing video games. I made one video, and I haven't touched the channel since. Poor, poor drone. Okay, ChatGPT, you failed me once again. Nothing new there. Doom 2016 White is also a good game. Look, I grew up in a time period where Call of Duty was very big and popular, especially among school friends. And so like Modern Warfare, like the original Modern Warfares, I played a lot of Black Ops. And so those games are very close. As well as Battlefield. Like Battlefield 3 and 4. Battlefield 4, I would probably put as one of the best first-person shooters I've ever played. Or like, here's the thing, right, with video games especially. I think a lot of our opinions and things are based on where we are in life. Like the reason why people love GoldenEye so much is because it was during their golden days of their childhood. And for me, there were different games that I adore more. And maybe, I don't actually know, maybe if I was a kid when GoldenEye, I mean, I was a kid technically when GoldenEye was out. But if I had it, maybe I would have loved it as much. But I think one of the reasons why, especially when we go further back, like modernly, we're like, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, Doom, Elden Ring, these are all good games, we're all aware of it. But once you get further back, yeah, Dan, Halo 2 and 3 was legit. Like, yeah, I played a lot of those games back in the day. We might be remaking it in this game. So right now, Wyatt, I'm making... Well, me and Dan, who's in the chat, we're making a game together. We're passing the project back and forth each week and working on different things. I'm live streaming it. He's recording and he's going to make a video out of it. And basically, we're kind of got limited communication because we're on different sides of the world. We're not really planning things, we're just doing stuff. And so right now, I'm trying to give this drone some logic. Figure out its brains. And this is a job that I was not anticipating to do tonight. I just opened the project, was like, I'm going to cause some chaos and maybe do a destruction system or something weird like that. And no, the one to do is, Nathan, make this drone have logic and do things. And so far, I've got it to float like this. It floats. It goes new, new, new. It's not very smooth though. And sometimes it doesn't. I should probably do fixed update, hey. Let's see how that changes. Oh, Cosmic Quake are playing the DLC for Breath of the Wild. Man, I haven't even gotten those. Is that Breath of the Wild? I'm assuming that is. It might have all corrected to boy or... Yeah. Yeah. It's very bouncy. I'm pretty sure if I change the weight. Oh, that's a bit too much. It's a bit too little. Ugh. Add drag. Too much drag. Oh, I think you hear a wife that's coming home. Give me a second. Sorry, I had husband duties. I had to say how the wife was. Um, you can't even see it. You can't even see it. Okay, wait. Let me just double check on the main camera. Ah, you can. Okay. She was like, "Gosh, Nate, the least you could do is fold up my little blanket here so it looks more presentable." And I was like, "Nah, it looks lived in. It looks kind of stylish though. You know, fold it up. It looks too, you know, on purpose. Where if it's kind of scrunched up and stuff, it looks, I think, more snug. But that wasn't also a very good fold either. So there we go with that. But she's good, which is good. Happy wife, happy life as we go. She's supporting me in my aspirations for streaming. Oh my gosh. Well, game development. This is just part of it. Hey, look, I just got a notification from Discord about with Godot saying that Godot 4.1 is ready. That's great to hear. Maybe in the next game project. Oh, Wyatt, I just realized you're at work. Well, thank you for dropping in, Wyatt. Really do appreciate like you coming in and saying hello. Get back to work though. What are you doing? Crazy guy. Okay, so we have this guy here. Okay, good. Well, either way, Wyatt, thank you. Thank you for being a viewer. Oh, Google, stop. I wasn't even talking to Google, and then it's all like, sorry, I didn't understand. Okay. A few things here. Collision detection. Discrete, continuous, constraints, automatic center of mass, angular drag. Ugh, all these things mean different things. Dan, do you know what all this stuff means? Like, I can figure it out myself. I'm just saying, if you know specifically from documentation what they mean, that'd be really great. Wow, that guy's really bouncy. Okay. So I've got these things here. I've got these NPCs. Yeah, Cosmic Quake. Should I read the changelog? What they said? Oh, read more. It's 4.1, so I suspect. Well, okay, what they actually say is that 4 months with 300 plus contributors, they've made some improvements in polish. That's pretty good. I really want to make a gaming Godot. I keep saying Godot. I know people usually say Godot. 4 months of work. Let's see what we've got. Lots of bug fixing. This update fixes over 900 issues that users have reported. Wow. They did a smoother, more reliable. I think it's just mostly just a all highlights. Yeah, performance. Core. A lot of it looks like they've just fixed a lot of things. So that is a good update. Alrighty then. Now what we want this to do is move forward. Now here they have 3 other should I just write this out? We've got float, site, angle, field, float, site, distance. And then so this is for ground check. For site check. Oh, Binding of Isaac. Sorry, Cosmic Quake. I realize that. Man, Binding of Isaac I've not played in many, many years. Forward. Okay, then we want quaternions. Oh, great. Left ray rotation is equal to quaternion angle axes side angle divided by 2. And then we transform up. Great. Right ray, and then is it just a regular? Yep. Forward, left, right. Just copy and paste these ones, hey? Correct these. Oh, did I do rotation instead of direction? Oh, wait, no, these are separate things. Okay. Whoops. Vector 3, left, right, direction equals left, ray, rotation times that by forward, and then vector 3, right, ray, direction equals left, right, no, sorry, right, ray, rotation times by forward. Did I? I didn't. Whoops, I didn't do the drawing of the rays. All right, hopefully with all that code compiled, we'll be able to see the vision of the drone. Nope, we don't. Now, why don't we? Oh, Cosmic Quake, you had the stream paused for 5 minutes. That's fine. That's fine. Seed, hey, hello. Good morning, good evening, good night. Yeah, it's a quieter night tonight. A few less people on. Dan has challenged me. Maybe for those who actually haven't seen the full project. So Dan, he added, so I added the laser shot, well, not laser shots, the explosions. But then he's added these targets that you can move and shoot. And he's tasked me in the script with making these drones that fly, like they basically just states. And the funny thing is, I've managed to get it so that they are floating like so. And you can destroy them. It takes a few shots. Oh man, look at that shadow. Is that shadow from a... It is from a target. Boom, boom. But we're trying to give it sight right now. But for some reason... it's not doing it. I'm trying to figure out why it's not doing it. Is it because we already have this other raycast going? That could be it. Well, we don't need necessarily this in fly. We want it in check enemy, actually. Oh, Sid, yeah, I'm glad you eventually found me. I'm working on game stuff, so if that interests you, then stick around. If not, that's perfectly fine. It's definitely a different niche and genre from what I usually do from, yeah, Halo 3, yeah, that's a good choice. Personally, I'm more of a Halo 2 guy, but that's because I had it on Xbox and loved the tank level. If I had a 360 back in the day, I probably would have played that a lot more and therefore loved Halo 3 a lot more. Plus with, was it Forge that they had back in the day? Man, my friend would show that stuff off to me and I'd be like, man, I'm so jealous. Because I had an original Xbox for a very long time. And I don't think I got 360 until I remember Assassin's Creed Brotherhood had come out, and a little bit after that, Halo 4 came out. And I tell you what, disappointment. Would have been much better. Oh, I played Reach though. So Reach had already come out when I got my 360, so I played that. Yeah, no, see, you're right. Like, Halo 3, they put in everything they could into that game. I mean, they did it with every single game, but like Halo 3 obviously was the pinnacle because, yeah, things kind of... Orange reply thing? I don't know. What orange reply thing? Okay, we've got check site here. Oh, wait. Yeah, sometimes if you just mention people's names, it will pop up. Or you do at their name. You know what? People question this hoodie sometimes when I put up. They're like, Nathan, why are you wearing a hoodie? It's because it's all nice and soft on the inside. You hear that? Yummy goodness. So far, we have a drone that goes up and down and doesn't want to do much more. I guess I'll just copy and paste and be like, why is check site not working? Please tell me. Inspector. That's what we need to be doing here. Sight angle. That's why. We want to look 90 and make it like 50. Let's have a look now. There we go. So if I move that, that's cool. Man, I like that. What degrees of angle do you think a drone should be able to see something? And also what distance? I reckon at that distance is pretty fair for them to give up. But in terms of like where they can see. Like 90? 90 is like the standard for players. Seed, you have got it right on the ball, I think, with comes to Halo games. Number 1, have the best world design. Number 2, the best story design. Number 3, the best multiplayer. I wholeheartedly agree. Okay, here's something. Are we... Let's get this and put the fly height to 15. Yep, make it 90. Okay. Do we have any colliders on? Surely we do. Right? Yeah, or a buggy. We've got box colliders galore. Okay, but we're not getting any triggering of... Okay. Where are we at? Well, we should be hitting something, right? Yeah, that's going in the box. Let's just make sure we're not... Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Ignore raycast. I hope this is okay. I hope this doesn't break everything. No? We're good? Hopefully. Yep. Okay, cool. We're getting it. Okay, now they see it. Let's ask ChatGPT. Okay. From here, how would you go about getting the player's position from moving the drone towards it? Seed, I might in the future steal that design. For now, these are like default assets from an asset pack. I think me and Dan want to get the mechanics down, and then maybe at the end. I don't think Dan's here anymore. If he is, so I was just reading his old messages. At the end, maybe we'll do some like asset redoing stuff. That'd be cool. But also, I was just reading before, he said that we can shuck responsibility over to do one time. So I gave him. I think did I? I don't think I gave him stuff. So if I give him something to do, and he doesn't do it, then I need to do it. And if he gives me something to do, and then, or is it the other way around? I can't remember. Basically, we can ping pong off each other once or twice. Yeah, well, Cosmic Quake, here's the thing. Like, a few things with that. One, I am tired. Two, I don't have time. And three, ChatGPT is great at laying groundwork, but you also, as a developer, need to know when it's lying to you, because it does lie to you. There's times where I'm like, hey, question this thing. Is this correct? And then it's like, yeah, this is right. It's not right. And I know it's not right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a to-do follow player. And that's all I'm going to do today. Yeah, exactly, Sid. Exactly. Wise words. Yeah, so I might do a few more things before I send it off to Dan. Maybe do some art, not art stuff, but like some design stuff. Maybe throw in some like a few new mechanics or something. Bad luck, Poppy. You are very right that ChatGPT is confidently wrong. Yeah, very confident. But I use it because it's sometimes a lot faster just to ask it to get a bare bone of a script rather than going through pages of forums of different whatevers. And sometimes I use it especially for if there's an issue with the script that I can't figure out for a while, or if I'm being tired or fatigued, I'll pop that script in and say, okay, I'm having this issue. Do you see anything here that is causing this issue? And sometimes it's really good for like spell checking things that obviously the compiler and stuff doesn't do itself. But yeah, Wyatt, so right now it is 9:45 on a Thursday evening here in the land of Oz. I know a lot of the US it's nice and early in the morning, but unfortunately I would do this another time, but I work. And you guys know that because you've caught our live streams when we're working. But yeah, so ChatGPT confidently lies. You still need to be a good programmer because you can't rely on ChatGPT itself to program an entire thing for you. Yeah, that's that. So I've got this going. That's that script. Okay. I want you all to list a few absurd mechanics or things I could potentially do in this project. Whether it's like destructive system or split screen or split screen. I kind of like that idea. I'm making up my own ideas as I say. But something kind of weird. Think of interesting mechanics that maybe you wouldn't usually see in a racing game or a car game or a shooter. Something weird. I'm thinking of doing something absurd like a destruction system where like with a building that you can shoot down, or it'd be funny just to like kind of like with Among Us, how you do like little mini games. Have it so you got to go to open a door, you just got to do like a Candy Crush Saga style little thingy-mabob. But yeah, before we finish up, let me know, everyone, what you think I should add to the game that might be a bit different or weird or quirky. A voxel arena? That's a cool idea. Randomizer with obscure mechanics. Yeah, but I need a list of mechanics. I like the idea of like a voxel arena so that once you destroy stuff, like it ends up just being, yeah, absurd. Part of me is like, let's do split screen. Let's do something weird. Let's do something that I was like, oh, okay. I wonder if we've got anything else in terms of like models. I mean, we should probably go to prefabs. No, those are the other prefabs. These prefabs. Let's go to buildings. We have so many different prefabs here, everyone. We've got this ground bit here. Oh, randomizer like in Mario Kart. Oh yeah. Got all these different assets. I like this one though. This one looks cool. I wonder if there's like a road. Yeah, we've got different roads here. They're mostly just regular roads. Oh my gosh, so to make it destructible, then people can get power-ups like a drill that allows you to dig through a huge crater and people follow you. Sticky wheels. Jump, fly. Sticky wheels. Jump is possible. We could do a jump or like a reset. Anti-gravity. See, these are all ones I thought in my head and I was like, oh, should I do them? Anti-gravity, I feel like it's just going to be, you just float. Oh, that's actually, as like a period where like, for example, it happens randomly when you jump in the air. There's like a likelihood of just zero gravity happening where you just all of a sudden you're floating and you have to like shoot the enemy still anyways. That's something that we could possibly do. Of different other things here. I want oh, we're in models now, prefabs. Environment. Any other assets? Looking for like a road or platform. Maybe I just do platform. Like that. Oh no, I lost the platform. No. Okay, there we go. Isn't it? Is it V? I think it's V. That snaps it. V, snap to that corner. Do a barrel roll. Flip screen, the thing that happens in super hot. Hard light version of the track temporarily you can ignore the damage unlike other players. These are all very good suggestions, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm just going to add this platform to see if it's possible to even get up on here. There we go. All right, let's go. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect size. Perfect size. What I also want to do is that when we press, because it does like a boost, I'm pretty sure. I want to make it so the camera goes, the perspective point of view changes, and also fire comes out the back. But yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna head off for the night because it's nearly 10 o'clock and I need to get ready for bed. And also, there will not be a stream next week because I'm going on vacation. Yay! I've worked so hard for 6 months. Despite the few public holidays we get in the year, I'm taking a full week off next week to go up to Queensland, Australia. You know what you think Australia is with like the nice beaches and the good weather. That's where I'm going. Going up north rather than sticking down south right near, where it's really cold. Oh man, you guys come up with more ideas for the game though. All power-ups would need to bring you back to the surface of the track. Okay, we're getting out of our depths here. This is going back and forth between me and Dan. I don't know if that will change or whatever. But so I'm going to work a bit more on this maybe before I send it to Dan. It won't be a stream next week because I will be away. And yeah, that is that. So not next week, the week after will be the next live stream. Thank you all for coming. If you know anyone else who might be interested in these live streams, let them know. I know on Oz's channel and anyone else you might watch, they'll be like, hey, Nathan's doing live streams. I'm doing them. Would like to do them weekly. But yeah, so far, so good. I would have liked to get more done tonight, but I had a task at hand to do, and so I tried to do it. And Dan, tag, you're it. I've managed to make them float and see, and we're going to stick with that. I'm going to do some other level stuff, just so, it doesn't look like I just didn't do much. But yes, that's all from me. If you have any more questions, comments, concerns, or anything else you want to say now or forever hold your peace. I will now be going to the post stream. If you enjoyed this video or you're interested in the project, then head over to Dan's. Link is in the description for his channel. His videos aren't out yet, but I'm guessing in the future there will be. But he's got some other cool stuff too. He's got 2 other collaborations that I did with him with different Cinti game asset packs that we did game jams with. So if you want to watch those are fun. I also, actually, if you haven't seen, if you guys watch like Arts Watch University, the castle and some of the armor and stuff up here in the most recent. I think it's 3 devs, maybe. 1 game asset pack. Yeah, check those ones out. Those are always good. And that's all of it from me. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream or video. Whichever comes first. Good night, everyone. Good night. Goodbye.